From the first quarter of 2008 to the first quarter of 2011, we added the grand total of 80 jobs in Guam, and that's not enough.
Not enough to keep up with Guam's growing population. So what's happening with all of the jobs? Well, over the last 3 years, the private sector has actually cut 590 jobs, while the government has added 671 jobs, most of them federal. The hotel industry has only added 70 jobs over the last 3 years, and even the construction industry has cut 180 jobs over the last 3 years. Without enough jobs, people simply can't afford housing. But the lack of jobs is not the only factor making affordable housing less achievable for island residents. The cost of living has increased significantly without any real increase in average annual wages. This means things are costing us more, but we aren't getting paid anymore.
Prices in Guam, or consumer prices in Guam, have increased by 55.5% in the last 10 years. And I think we all know that. We've all been to the grocery store, we've all been to the gas station, we've all gone to a restaurant, and so we know that prices have climbed substantially. And yet, average wages for private sector production workers have not increased all that much.
This means people have even less money to be able to afford housing. As for the housing situation itself, Bradley says the best way to increase the amount of affordable housing is through government subsidies. For example, there are various federal programs that entice investors to construct affordable housing. But what about employment and the cost of living? Bradley believes we need to entice more outside investors to Guam, and we need to do this by creating a new industry, a third industry. Guam's economy is based on only two things: tourism and federal dollars.
Our economy is kind of perched precariously on a two-legged stool. It can go over at any time.
A new industry could create more jobs, improving the economy, which could lead to higher wages for all. So what would be a good third pillar for Guam's economy? Bradley believes that because Guam is a part of America but so close to Asia, we can use this to create a telecommunications industry. He says Guam has many people who speak many different Asian languages who could easily make phone calls to Asia to sell American products. But it doesn't stop there. Guam could also warehouse these American products and act as a regional distribution center of American products to Asia.
I talk about telemarketing and people think, oh, well, you've got an operator on the phone all day long saying, hey, do you want to buy XYZ? But what we have is warehousemen, we have construction workers, we have accountants, we have marketing specialists, a lot of different types of skills are required to support an industry like that.
Clint Mergel, PNC News.